Meng Zuan's heart raced, his eyes filled with panic. The invisible force coming from the depths of the void seemed like an invisible rope, quickly wrapping around his body. He instinctively grabbed onto an iron ring on the ladder, struggling desperately. But the force was so resilient, as if dark tendrils had penetrated his bones, trying to pull him into an endless abyss. He gritted his teeth, gripping the iron ring tightly, and exerted all his strength. He used the energy within his body to resist the pulling force.
Don't give up so easily. Your strength is far greater than you think.
The golden light entity whispered in his mind, trying to bolster his resolve.
That's right, and not someone who gives up easily.
A determined light flickered in his eyes. He focused all his strength in his legs and pushed himself up. In an instant, the dark force seemed to weaken, and his body broke free from the invisible pull. He felt a brief moment of relief, but the tension in his heart hadn't completely dissipated. The force felt like some kind of trial, hinting that even greater dangers were approaching. Just as he was about to continue climbing, a low, mocking laugh echoed in his ears. The laughter seemed to come from all directions, as if the entire space was mocking him.
Do you think you can escape? You think such a small pull is enough to stop you? How laughable.
The voice was full of mockery.
Who's there?
Meng Zuan's brows furrowed, and suddenly, his gaze fixed on something in the distance. A golden eye materialized in the dark, shining with a blinding light, casting a huge shadow deep within his soul.
Golden light.
Meng Zuan's heart jolted. The eye seemed to have a connection with the golden light entity. He could feel that the light contained an unfathomable power, as if it hid a world he had never touched.
You see me?
The golden light entity's voice echoed in Meng Zuan's mind, tinged with an emotion he could not quite decipher. I've been watching you all along. You're not as simple as you think.
You've been watching me.
Meng Zuan froze. He had never expected the golden light entity had been observing him all this time, silently watching his every move.
What are you, really?
He stared at the golden eye intently, his voice low. He could feel the immense power within the golden light, but there was also a sense of deep fog surrounding it.
What am I? You don't need to rush to understand. I'm just your guide for now. I will stand by you until you discover your true mission.
The golden light entity's voice was accompanied by a cold laugh, its meaning still unclear.
True mission. What mission? Why me?
Meng Zuan's voice became solemn, a thought crossing his mind. What is this mission? Why was I chosen?
Your mission is closely related to the true secret of the Summoner of the Strange. You thought the trials in this tower were only meant to make you stronger, to gain power, but you were wrong. You carry something called heavenly fate.
The golden light entity paused, the weight of its words sinking in.
Heavenly fate.
Meng Zuan's mind echoed the words, feeling a mysterious sense attached to it.
Yes, heavenly fate. You are destined to be part of the world of Summoners of the Strange, bearing the responsibility of changing the world. The beings you summon are not mere weapons of war, but powers tied to the secrets of this world. Every time you awaken, you will affect parts of that world, and the enemies you will face will only grow stronger.
The golden light entity's voice grew even deeper, speaking of a power greater than Meng Zuan could comprehend.
Can I really do it?
Meng Zuan whispered, his voice filled with doubt and anxiety. Can I really do this?
You can. You are not an ordinary person. Your strength, your potential, even I cannot fully predict. But one thing I am certain of, you are destined to become a powerful summoner of the strange.
The golden light entity's tone was unwavering, its words carrying a conviction that echoed in Meng Zuan's heart.
A powerful summoner of the strange.
Meng Zuan's eyes flickered with uncertainty, but he did not ask more. He knew that for now, all he could do was continue moving forward and face every challenge ahead. Just as he was about to continue climbing the stairs, suddenly, the entire tower began to tremble, the violent shaking nearly threw Meng Zuan off balance. He grabbed the nearby railing, struggling to steady himself. The light inside the tower suddenly grew brighter, like the rising sun, and the entire tower started to emit a strange resonance. The golden light entity's voice again echoed in Meng Zuan's mind.
Are you ready? You are about to witness the true face of the Summoner of the Strange World.
Meng Zuan's heartbeat quickened as the stairs beneath him felt unstable. Every breath he took seemed to distort the air around him. At that moment, Meng Zuan's eyes scanned the tower's walls and suddenly stopped. He saw a pattern, an ancient symbol that resembled the runes on the golden light entity's body. The symbol was etched with writing he couldn't understand, but he sensed that it was some kind of ancient seal, a force awakening that he could not fully comprehend.
What secret is this tower hiding?
His heart raced. He couldn't shake the feeling that the connection between the golden light entity and these runes held the key to understanding the tower's true nature. Instinctively, Meng Zuan reached out to touch the symbol. Just as his hand neared it, he felt a cold, suffocating force emanate from the wall, instantly suppressing all his strength. At that moment, the tower's light exploded, and all the runes illuminated, their brightness overwhelming. The space around him seemed to shift, warping and twisting as if entering a new dimension. Meng Zuan felt a dizzying sensation as if some immense force was pulling him in. In his mind, a voice, not that of the golden light entity, but another presence, sounded.
Are you ready to face the real challenge?